Hey everybody, so today is the day of the autumn equinox. So we'll have the same amount of sunlight and darkness today, and it's also the day that we celebrate Mabon, also pronounced Mabon. It's a day of celebrating the harvest, celebrating the second harvest of the year. Celebrating the things that have come to fruition that you've been working on this year, and the time of togetherness and feasting, celebrating, and having a good time. So happy Mabon to everybody. And next week we also have a lunar eclipse going on on the 27th, which will be Sunday. I believe it peaks at 9:57 or 9:47 p.m. Eastern Time. It's when the peak of darkness of the lunar eclipse will happen. The moon will be fully in the Earth's shadow and will be eclipsed. This eclipse is called a blood moon because it's the fourth and final of a series of full moon eclipses that have occurred, and the particles in the atmosphere, the particles of dust, make the light that comes from the moon during the eclipse to appear red or orange or yellow. And then later on at I think 9:55 p.m. the moon will actually be at its closest point to the Earth that it gets during the year, and so it's called a supermoon, a super harvest moon. So and then the full moon happens at about 10:50 p.m. Eastern Time. So there's a lot going on with the moon. Mercury is also in retrograde. For those of you who don't know much about that, when Mercury goes into retrograde, from the Earth it appears to be moving backwards, and it's a time that signifies that the energies of the universe are leaning kind of away from communication. So it's not, sometimes communications can get messed up. Electronics, travel, it's not the best time to travel, and what else have I heard? Usually as a water person it doesn't affect me so much in that way, but it does make me a little more sensitive and a little more of an empath. I can pick up on others' emotions more easily than normal. My clairvoyancy increases. Things that are in my subconscious are more towards the surface, and so that's what I predict will be like for people who are like me, people who are sensitive to things like that. It's also a time of year when the seasons are changing. Excuse me, I'm swatting at a little mosquito. So that makes it even more that way. So it's going to be a strong energy towards your subconscious coming out. It may be more easy for people to trigger things that you have bottled up that come out. It may come out more. You may emote it more strongly than you would otherwise. More emotions will come to the surface, and it's really how I feel that a lot of people say that the world's going to end, or I've heard that anyway online. But now I'm not feeling that. I'm just feeling that it'll be a major time of increased, maybe a little jittery, increased energy. sensitivity and increased emotions, and sensitivity to the spirit world and the world of energy flowing. So I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a happy day. Much love. Namaste.